Hey everyone, it's Keith and welcome back to another Hearts of Iron 4 video. For our last playthrough, we played as Turkey and basically created the Ottoman Empire and restored Turkey to its World War I glory. But for today's video and for this next series, I want to try playing as China. Our objective for this series is a couple things. First, defend against Japan. Of course, we don't really have an option there, but we want to defend against Japan and solidify our presence. But after that, I think it would be best for us to turn communist, or fascist maybe, and try taking out South Asia. So that's what we're going to try. So the first plan to take out Japan is just sort of the standard strategy. I'm building a fort line against the river here, and I have some troops in reserve. And I'm also defending my ports. And from there, we're just gonna hold them off, let them wear themselves down a bit, and then we'll swoop in and kick them out, hopefully by 41, maybe 42. I made the somewhat difficult decision to start trading for steel. That costs 2 civilian factories, so less forts are going to be made, but it also means that it's only April and we already have a surplus of weapons. So, couple updates. It is now May of 37. We have an alliance with the communists, but I don't intend on letting them join the war. Japan is justifying on us, and that's going to last 70 days. We are getting some additional divisions out, but we don't have equipment. And so we're definitely in a predicament here, but I think we'll be okay in the grand scheme of things. We have some forts built, not a lot. So Japan has officially declared war. The next few months are going to be critical for us. We have started some sea invasions. I did not invite you, Shaanxi. Well, hopefully our allies can hold, because we're only holding this line. We can't hold everyone. And we're getting lots of expeditionary forces, which is good. We have 25 divisions. Perfect. Okay, so with these expeditionary forces, we are trying to kind of cut off Japan here and hold as much as we can. And hopefully we can form up the line quickly. Okay, a little bit of bad news. The Japanese did secure this port, which really sucks, but I'm going to try and kick them out if I can. Okay, I'm assigning all 10 divisions to this border. I'm gonna remove all 13 of these divisions and rush them over to this border as quickly as possible and just really try and kick the Japanese out of this peninsula. And more Japanese just landed, which is great, just real lovely. Luckily they don't have a port, so they'll be taken care of very soon. Okay, so this Japanese invasion was taken care of quickly. Meanwhile, this one is not going as well. So the state of things are not going as well as I had hoped. It's February of 38. I'm going to create a sort of backup plan here that will hopefully be a bit more stable. Japanese are launching an attack on the main front. Shaanxi has surrendered, but most of our divisions made it in time, which is great. Alright, they broke a couple forts, you all. Are you kidding? Alright, we have been surrounded, and never mind, we just got that, which is good. Okay, so, I about had a panic attack there. The Japanese surrounded us here, and then we broke it. We broke their surround. Kind of. We're still trying to stop them from doing it again. Oh, okay, we did it. We broke them. They get one of our guys, that's okay. I'm gonna pull out of... I'm not gonna pull out yet. I should pull out, shouldn't I, from right here. We're pulling out. Well, we lost that battle a little bit, but we've consolidated, so we should be okay. Alright, looks like we've pretty much rescued the operation, and we can live to fight another day. This is what our plan looks like now. One massive front against Japan, which does kind of stink. I don't like it when they get to consolidate, but we should be okay. We've also switched to total mobilization now, which is going to help our fort construction massively. Japan is starting to launch other invasions elsewhere though, which is a bit concerning. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to build up some forts around the area where we lost some I was looking at our casualties here. We've definitely lost more, but Japan does not have as much manpower as us. So now we're mostly just playing the waiting game with Japan. We're holding, they're holding. Our allies seem to be doing good as well, so even if they took those troops back, we'd probably be fine. And we actually have so much equipment that I've begun to start building more divisions. So Japan, I think they've pretty much lost the war. We almost screwed up there, especially right here. But losing the peninsula actually probably ended up working in our favor, only because it was less that we had to defend and we got to kind of combine our fronts a little bit. So we have 28 divisions here. I'm going to go ahead and switch this to every province. Because I don't want any of Japan's sneaky games anymore. I just want to make sure that I'm defended. Unless they decide to invade down south, then we're screwed. So we are currently building level 5 forts along our border here. And I think after that, I'm going to be done with the forts. I just don't think we're going to need them. We're building 10 divisions at a time. So I think I'm going to shift focus to military factory construction, start bettering the troops that we already have, and from there we can push into Japan. Europe is really turning into a powder keg. The Germans are about to go to war with Poland. Meanwhile, our fronts still remain still, which, for our purposes, is something we like to see. Every once in a while, I probe the Japanese and see how weak they are. They're never weak enough for me to really attack, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. Another 15 divisions are out here. And if we take a look at the manpower statistics, we are staying ahead of Japan, which is good. We're somehow managing to do it. I've started researching some support companies now. We don't have the factories yet to start building support equipment, but soon enough we will. And just like that, the war in Europe has begun. Okay, if anyone knows how to turn communist as nationalist China, that would be very helpful, because I don't know how to do it, or else I would start. So let me know. Alright, 15 more divisions going on our eastern part of the front with Japan. I'm really hoping that a push is in our near future. But let's just see what one would look like now. Right, nope, perfect. Okay, good to know. Let's hold all the divisions. So, how are we going to break this stalemate, you might ask? I have no clue. My current plan? Time. But I think I'm going to leave episode 1 off here. We are at war with Japan. We screwed up a little bit in the beginning, but we recovered. We're not going anywhere. Japan's not going anywhere. How are we going to break the stalemate? And how do I turn communist? Till next time, thank you all for watching.